Here's a scenario that makes a little bit more sense to me. Carmen wanted to fake her own death so she didn't have to go into the witness protection program. But she needed a little help with her plan from a doctor. Maybe a doctor in her own family. Wouldn't that be better? A doctor in her own family?
I didn't.
I'm not saying that you didn't go along with it willingly. I'm sure that she threatened you. I'm sure she did that.
No.
Just give me the who, the what, and the where, and we will take it into consideration, okay?
Now, just a minute.
I did not help Carmen fake anything. Carmen Santos died that night. That is the truth. Wallace, would you please? I have been completely honest with these people. They're calling me a liar.
Claire, there's only so much you can do. Now, she's answered all your questions. Is there anything further?
Yes, actually, there is.
Why? She's told you everything she knows.
But I'd like to
Ross,
clarify.
Ross,
She's also been doing enough clarifying as well.
Ross, it's okay. We just all want to get to the truth, right? Is that a serious question? What would you like to ask me?
I'd like you to explain something, please. And don't worry, Counselor, it's nothing about doggy ashes. All right. Clarify this for me. Your son-in-law said on May the 4th in the Bauer living room, Danny told Michelle, he said, you're right about Claire. When you disappeared, Claire freaked out and told me to go to Abuela. So she has to know. What is it that you know, Dr. Ramsey?
You know what my son-in-law said to my
Just
daughter
answer
in
the
the
question,
privacy of her
please.
own
What do you know
living
that
room.
made you freak out?
I have no idea what they were referring to.
Is that right? Okay, well, then they said that Michelle disappeared from the hospital. When was that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Have you advised your client what the penalties of making a false statement to a federal agent?
Yeah. Are you through?
Sure.
Dr. Ramsey, let's go.
You think we made them get their temperature up at all? Let me ask you something. Do you know what they were referring to, Danny and Michelle, about the hospital?
Who?
Danny and Michelle, when she left the hospital.
Yeah. Michelle's been in and out of the hospital a number of times this past year. One time, when they thought she was miscarrying, she disappeared for a few hours. And Rick freaked out. He called me, but it was a big mistake, the whole thing.
How was that?
Well, she'd gotten into a fight with Danny, and she checked herself out. I mean, it was just this impulsive thing. She was emotional. She wasn't thinking straight. I don't think there was anything sinister behind it.
I'm just gonna have to find out about that.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Santos. It's Gus Itura.
Wow. Now my day is complete.
Yeah, listen, there's a question that I need answering, and I could get it done myself within 24 hours, but I thought maybe you could make it a little easier for me. Just one question.
Well, Lord knows I live to make your life easier. Shoot.
That time that you were at the hospital, why did you disappear?
Which time are you referring to?
You know which time.
When I was 7 and I had my tonsils out? Or are you talking about when I was 15 and I had pneumonia because I was bicycling outside in the middle of December without a jacket on? Or, you know, I've been admitted dozens of other times for sports-related contusions and sprains. And then there was my miscarriage, which without a doubt was the saddest day of my life. And then there was my almost miscarriage, which thank God was averted. And finally and happily, there was the birth of my son in March. And of course, I've been to Cedars zillions and zillions of other times for lunch with my father, my brother, my mother. So, boy, I really wish I could help you, but I can't.
Well, there's no need to apologize. I want to thank you, and I'm sure we'll be in touch.
I'm not. Next time, call my lawyer.